Anderson with the left wing corner. Directing traffic as he prepares to put this one at the penalty area. Here he comes now, right-footed. Whipped in deep. Tate's interested. The goalkeeper claws it away. It wasn't particularly convincing. Only as far as Ramshaw. Back to Anderson, left-hand side. Anderson whips it in. The goalkeeper is right behind it, though, at the front post. But he didn't deal with the first ball in particularly well, did he? He just sort of pawed it away.
No, you know, like you say, he was stretching his leg out, but he hasn't had the most positive start, has he, or the most convincing start.
You certainly wouldn't rule out Mark Anderson finding the target, at least from this kind of range. It's 25 yards out. There's a wall just inside the box set up, 4-man wall for Peterborough. Kendall and Anderson are both over it, though, so it's anyone's guess at the moment. They'll keep that Peterborough wall guessing. Anderson, though, hits it into the wall, and then Ramshaw will hit the volley, but he's dragged it across goal and wide. And it didn't look a bad effort from Anderson, just didn't quite have that elevation to beat the wall.
Yeah, the wall, it's a tall wall as well, isn't it? The four of them are walking together there. There's some height in it, so you're going to do well to get it over and then dip it again to get in the net.
Ball forward then is well won in the air by Tate, who's had a good game this afternoon. Shanks has done excellently on the left-hand side to win the ball back. He's only really got Blackett with him, but he's got pace and he's got ability, and he glides past his man. He might go all the way. The goalkeeper comes out and makes a fine save with his feet. Well, that was wonderful play from Connor Shanks. He glided past a couple of defenders like they weren't there.
That's
Fantastic.
Exactly what he can do, isn't it? Exactly what he can do. That was brilliant.
Ball lifted over the top. Here's a bit of a threat here. Crawford's got it left corner of the 18-yard box. He's going to look to take on Ledger here, and he goes inside on his right foot and he's slipped it across, and it's a really fortunate opening goal. It's Michael Gash, the player manager, who's put Peterborough Sports in front here on 39 minutes. It was certainly a shot from Jordan Crawford, but the power on it almost cannoned into the shins of Gash before he could get out of the way, and it ricochets into the far corner, and Gash exuberantly celebrates in front of the supporters behind that goal, and it's against the run of play, Billy, but it's 1-0 to the visitors.
It's hugely against the run of play, and like you say, it's fortunate, but that doesn't matter if Peterborough, it's in the back of the net.
3 minutes until half-time. Moores looking to come from behind again here. They're trailing by a goal to nil. Anderson puts the ball in towards Curtis, who nods it down. It's hooked clear by Kennedy. And Nicholson plays it round the corner now, and Beardsley can lead a counter-attack here for the visitors, and it's got a good space on the right-hand side, the full-back here. He's only got Crawford in the middle, though. Blue shirts streaming forward to try and join him in the attack. It's into the feet on the edge of the box, and the shot comes in, and it's 2-0. And it's Jordan Nicholson who curls Peterborough Sports into a 2-goal lead here on 43 minutes. It was a swift counter-attack down the right, led by Beardsley. Nicholson joined in and got it right corner of the 18-yard box, cut it back on his left foot and whipped it over the top of Dan Langley and into the top corner, and Moores have it all to do.
Yeah, and it's a bad time to concede as well, isn't it? 2 right before half-time. It's a kick in the guts, that one. But take nothing away from Nicholson, by the way. It's a great finish, but I do think we've given far too much space to be able to get that shot off. I'd like to have seen us close that down quicker, but work to do in the second half.
And Beardsley plays it forward. Gash with a little flick on, but Tate collects possession. Back to Langley. He leaves it for Tate now. Now Anderson. Oh, he's given it away. And Crawford works it forward for Gash here, who steers it through. And there's a chance here for a third goal. And Langley can't keep it out, and it is 3-0.
What have we done?
And it's Dan Jarvis who's made it 3-0 to Peterborough Sports. The most unlikely scoreline. But Peterborough Sports have absolutely taken this game away from Moores with a devastating period just before half-time here. 3 goals unanswered. Jarvis adding the third in first half injury time. And Moores face a mountain if they get anything out of this game this afternoon now.
Disappointing for Moores. You know, the first spell that Peterborough have had on the ball, and we crumble and we concede 3, and We speak about the promotion race before the game. We can't afford to do that, so there'll be some stern words. It shouldn't have been happening, actually. After 20 minutes, we were electric, we were brilliant, and now there's going to be some very stern words after we had at half-time and see what we can muster up in the second half.
Langley's ball forward. Ramshaw trying to get onto it, but it's cleared away. Anderson slides the ball forward, but Beasley cuts it out. And then Anderson trying to win it back has lost it. Moors look completely ragged at the start of this second half here. Peterborough Sports look every inch like getting a fourth goal here as the ball comes into the box. And it's driven wide in the end. They want a corner there, but there was no deflection. It's just driven wide by Crawford. And like you said, Billy, they need to clear the mist from the eyes here because at the minute, there's only one winner of this game and only one scorer of the next goal.
Yeah, and, it's going to be a tough ask anyway, but if they go and get a fourth, that's game over. Absolutely game over. So we very quickly need to wake up here.
So it's a right wing corner for Spennymoor. Anderson stands it up towards the edge of the 6-yard area and it's just about smuggled clear, but Anderson might get a second opportunity to put the ball in the box here. Lefudu goes on the overlap. Anderson goes for the shot but drives his left foot effort wide of the near post. It's 25 yards out. It's another interesting angle here for Mark Anderson maybe to strike on goal. Kendall's there as well. Joe Tate's come across. And Joe Tate now seems to be wanting to have a go at this. So there's 3 Moors players over the ball here.
Tate would have been my first option unless it's his 40, a bit like his 40-yard scream he's had before, but it's a strange one.
Yeah. Tate was against Boston, the drive from long range. Yeah, well, Anderson's now stepped off, so it is looking like it's going to be Tate. Unless Mark Anderson's just marking the wall out for the referee there and making a point, which looks like he might be.
But he's warning. Anderson's not doing anything wrong. He can stand there.
Well, yeah, Moors have put their own 2-man wall up here, and it looks like Tate's going to try and shape one around the wall here. Kendall stands over it as well. Referee blows his whistle. Here comes Tate now. And he does get one over the wall, and it's into the net. It's a wonderful goal from Joe Tate. He lifted it over the wall, maybe wrong-footed the goalkeeper. And on 67 minutes, possibly a lifeline here for Moors. They've got a goal back now. It's Moors 1, Peterborough Sports 3.
There's me saying he wouldn't be my first choice. Now after that, he'd take every free kick. That was excellent, wasn't it? And maybe it's a lifeline. Maybe we get going now. Maybe that wakes us up.
Anderson will take the corner from the left. Anderson whips it in there. Ramshaw's flick! And it's gone in!
Come on!
I'm not sure who'll take the final credit. Ramshaw got the first header and it's dropped into the net. And Moors have got 2 goals in as many minutes here. And Peterborough Sports are on the ropes suddenly.
Exactly that. It comes from nothing. We're well on top now. We've got to use this motivation we've got. I think it was Blackett who got the final touch, but it might go down as an own goal. But either way, it doesn't matter. We're right back in this game.
Here's Mbeka from the throw. He drives forward and sneaks it through a gap for Ramshaw. Now Lefudu trying to get the byline. Is he giving himself too much to do? He clips it in! JT scores on his debut for Moors! It was chipped up to the back post by Lefudu, who drove to the byline! And Moors have come from 3 goals down! It's 3-3!
And I'll tell you what, there's still time for a 4th as well. John Lefudu, that is excellent. This team does not know when it's down and out. That is unbelievable.
Goal scorer for Spennymoor Town. It's number 29, JT!
Come on, Spennymoor.
Well, Incredible scenes here. Peterborough hit Moors with a 3-goal blast, but Moors have hit them back with their own medicine here, and suddenly now Jake Day, it's a chance for Blackett, it's on his right foot, it ricochets back at Blackett, might come for Day again here, who's just done a heavy touch, and Peterborough Sports survive here, but they're clinging on.
We're building up the pitch, and we need to take full advantage of this because we've got 10 minutes to go get a fourth. Well, probably 15 with the stoppage we had. And Peterborough look tired. They look lost. Take advantage of that here.
Into the final 10 minutes then. Crook sends it downfield. Bounces all the way through, and suddenly there's a chance here for Peterborough Sports to go back in front. And it's hit the post with a chance for the rebound.
What a save
from Langley. It's still not clear though. It's Crawford who miscontrols, and then it's cleared away by Kendall. Well, what a moment that could be in terms of this game. The ball came back off the post to Nicholson, and then a big save from Dan Langley on the rebound. Crook comes forward, and it's cleared away by Mbeka, nodded back forward by Ramshaw. Blackett trying to turn. Here's Ramshaw now. Left hand side is Kendall. Kendall's ball down the line, and Ramshaw's away into some space here. Ramshaw left side of the 18-yard box, and he cuts inside, tries to find the angle for a shot, and it's flashed just wide. It's taken a deflection as well, and it's way wide, and it'll be a corner. And it's McEwen who'll take the corner from the right-hand side. And Becker throws the ball long up the line. Day flicks on. Blackett trying to get in behind the defender there, but it's good work by Johnson. Now to play for a throw. Day takes it quickly down the line for Blackett. Blackett turns back into a bit of trouble, but does well to evade it. And then plays it inside for Ross, who's had to stretch to collect that one, but he's played a lovely ball across to Kendall. Kendall's going to try and find an angle for a cross here, and he chips it into the back post. Day's there again, might fall for Ramshaw.
Fell.
And the goalkeeper pounces on the loose ball. Nobody could force it home.
Just wouldn't fall there, would it? Wouldn't fall. Keep pushing. I think there's going to be at least 5 for me added on, at least.
Yeah, you'd
Keep
suspect
pushing.
so, wouldn't you, with the stoppage in the half and the substitutions and the goals.